Good morning, everyone. This is Brandon with ExpeditiousFool.com, putting mindfulness in motion. I'm here with your morning motivation today, and today's a special day. It's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. And this message is going to be directed towards you, or as well as any of the mothers out there that act as that father role in general, right? Or any aspiring fathers out there. So what this message is today is it's about being the example, right? Being the example for divine masculine. So divine masculine, what is that? Why, right? So that's the masculine energy channeled in a healthy way, channeled in a way that helps the world, helps your partner, helps your friends, helps the people around you. It's a mindset. It's a way of being. It's a way of conducting grace in this world, right? Most men fail at this, truthfully. We have a lot of pressure on us to be a certain way, be, what other people consider strong in society, which is toxic in the way that most men hide their feelings, most men repress their feelings, most men feel they always have to be the strong one. This on a grand scale, what happens is they start repressing things, and then they start getting that built up, and they start getting angry, right? They start getting grumpy, but now they've repressed things for so long, they've shut their feelings down. Now they don't even have the tools to navigate their emotional system, right? When that happens, especially even if y'all aren't really into the sensitive side because you're still in that programming, then you can really look at it as when they lose control of these emotions, when they never had control of these emotions, what happens is they don't have control of their life. How many fathers out there really want your sons to grow up not in control of their life? I'll wait. Anybody? If you answered yes to that, you got a lot of healing to do, right? No, that's the thing. We don't want them to have a bad life. We want them to be able to process their emotions. And anybody that doesn't believe me, anybody that's still on the toxic masculine side, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. But what I'm going to say is, deep down, when you repress your feelings, deep down when you act macho, right? Deep down when you push out that aggression, deep down when you act like you're a badass, right? You're hurting. Anybody that knows enough about psychology, spirituality, human behavior, etc., knows that just about every single toxic masculine trait is a sign of hurt. So how much of a badass do you look like if you're walking around looking like you're hurting all the time? Knowing you're hurting, trying to hide that hurt by hurting others. That's not a badass. A badass is somebody who's in control of their mind, body, and spirit. A badass is somebody that is able to create in their life. A badass is somebody that is not limited by somebody else's perception of their feelings, so they may not be able to show to somebody else, or they may not be able to open themselves up to help out another, or something along those lines, right? So this is my speech today. Know that you're an example. Set that example. And if you don't care about, well, I'm tough, I can deal with it, I can repress my feelings, all of that, I can take it on, right? That's cool. That's awesome. You can. But what you are doing, if you do that, is you're setting an example for your children and the people around you that look at you as a role model. You're now setting an example. You're setting an excuse, basically. You're giving them an excuse. You're giving them an excuse to be mediocre like you. Because if you choose not to be divine masculine, that's what you are. You're choosing to allow that to exist in your child's life. If you're choosing not to learn how to control your emotions, you're basically setting up saying, I don't mind if they don't learn how to control their emotions. Now, yes, we can't force things on our kids all the time, and each individual is different, and some will have more interest in controlling their emotions or spirituality or what have you than others. That's true. But if we don't set that example, they don't have the opportunity, right? whether you're a mother playing the father role or you're a father, you know, whether you're in the kid's life or not in the kid's life, be that example. Be that example so that they have the skills they need, so that they can look and go, well, my dad learned how to manage his emotions, and I'm going to learn how to manage mine even more. Because when we manage that, we manage our energy. And folks out there, when the masculine energy is managed well and maintained, it's powerful because we're dynamic. We go out. It's how our energy structure is created. So when we conserve our energy, when we don't let ourselves get distracted, you know, yeah, you can go out this Father's Day, you can slam a 30-pack, you can drink a whole bunch. Yeah, that's awesome. How did that teach your kid how to process their emotions? How did that represent you as a father? Oh, because you're just taking a load off because the week's so hard, because you work so hard, and everything in life's so hard, so you need to just blow off some steam, right? Oh, so you're setting an example for your children. What example are you setting? By blowing off steam, turning to the alcohol or something like that on the weekend? You're setting an example that dad can't process his emotions throughout the week. You can't either. This is how we process our emotions with alcohol, which lowers the energy, which leaves you with less energy to be able to process your emotions, which allows you to not sit with your emotions, so you never process it. So then it bleeds into every other aspect of your life, and you're wondering why certain things aren't going right. That's why. That's why. So that's my call out to all y'all fathers out there. It's not to beat down anybody whatsoever. I love each and every one of you. What it is it's a reminder, right? It's a reminder that you have so much influence, and how you decide to live your life doesn't just affect you. It affects the entire whole of human consciousness. It affects how your child's going to process their emotions, how easily, because they can go against the family and push and break family curses, generational curses, and really set that bar, or you can. And you can start today. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great day on purpose.